So, dear friends, Margaret Lee is going to tell us about British art. The floor is given to her.
A lot of European countries in 18th century was poorer arts value than 17th. Some countries, Holland, Flandria, Spain, pictures art was low to primitive style. England was excepting. In this progressive country, bourgeois revolution realized earlier than France. National genius blighted in literature, but in pictures art later. Only in 18th century, England put forward painters of all European scale. Only in England soil could appear forerunner, forerunner of future critics realism, William Hogarth. Already in first half 18th century. He composed whole story as writer, divided his story to few acts and created the individual picture. At first, he painted his picture in oil. After he reproduced they in engraving. He created series. Bhutan's career. He painted all pictures with funny and joke details, but all series finished bad final. Fashion marriage story. Fashion marriage story about marriage poor lord with rich merchant's daughter. All characters died. Wife's lover killed husband, then got to gallows, and wife committed suicide. Hogarth felt himself as playwright. He made remarks for each pictures and engravings, gave his heroes names and characters. You can compose this way with our Russian painter Fedotov. He went similar way, and all your pictures comment too. Especially in portrait style. This style early was favorite, taking origin from Gulbenkian and Van Dyck. I can show both this artist. It is famous Indian artist Gulbenkian and Van Dyck. This lived in the 16th century and was very famous and favorite. It has Russian music. Maybe. I'm sorry.
Yes, well, let's thank detailed report. Thank you very much.
And this little postcard is commented in back side.
Have you got any questions to Margaret?
Special subject.
A very special subject, yes.
Very beautiful. And
Yes.
why
Jessica.
background
why this two men was
This woman.
whose women were background.
Because Sarah Siddons this drew us tragedy Musa,
Yes.
and these figures возмездие и преступление и возмездие.
But why?
Аллегория.
And why with her? She was very maybe proud. I don't know.
You can see portrait from Lady Hamilton,
Yeah.
and you see this. She is with angel, and not real situation. It is fantasy from artist fantasy, painter fantasy.
Maybe.
Maybe Reynolds think this figure can more include, дополнить?
Yes. Включить.
No, дополнить.
Add.
Compliment.
Add.
Can add this woman, because Sarah Siddons was very great actress,
I see.
theater actress.
This allegory include in herself.
Yes, yes.
In her. Yeah.
Margaret, it was very difficult to prepare such detailed doklad.
First,
Reports.
very
Reports.
difficult because, and after and later I write more fast and
Faster.
yes, and
Faster and faster.
yes, because maybe
It was interesting for you, да?
it's interesting, and many words was знакомый,
Familiar.
familiar to me, and only big heart was with согласование времен. Because it is my not good place by English.
It was very interesting. Thank you very much.
Okay, now
Как и просветлить.
let's sing a song. Who is the next? Teddy, are you ready? Yes, please.
Борис Ельцин was asking about when will the Ghana come to the power? And Boris Yeltsin answered, he will never set the Times on fire.
Good for you.
He will never James.
So communists will never come to power in Russia. Like a person will never set the Thames on fire. Нельзя сделать невозможное.
And Zyuganov answered, never cry over split milk.
Never cry over split milk, yes.
Okay, yeah, you go on this subject.
Yes. For them, please.
Number 11. What can be carried must be endured.
Yes, what can be cured.
About our political and economic and other situation in Russia.
Yes, we must endure it. And at last we'll come to happiness. Yeah?
Yes.
If we endure this happiness, we hope all our life. First we waited for communism, now we are waiting for developed economy. Who is the next? Annabelle is ready, I see. I thought you invented something.
But Yeltsin said and thought the game was the candle.
Yes. He had little chances at the beginning of the presidential campaign, and the game was worth the candle, of course, for him.
Yes.
It is all photographers.
Yes, it's so funny. Maybe we'll see it on our party on Friday. Is that all? Anybody else? Liza, have you invented anything? Okay, Carol.
No, I can't.
Okay. Now I want to ask you, who of you has read or maybe seen Pygmalion by Bernard Shaw? Everybody has. No, I'm not sure. Everybody. Annabelle knows nothing about it. Liza has nothing about it. And Mr. West doesn't know what it is about. So please, tell us what it is about. Nora, maybe you'll tell what is that play about.
About a young girl, and this girl, her name was Eliza.
Eliza.
Eliza
or Liza. It's the
Liza.
same. Liza.
Yes, and she works in flower shop, and one day the famous English professor
Higgins.
go along the street and see this girl, but he don't see, he hear her voice and her pronunciation. It was terrible. She speak as Cockney, and it was terrible for professor's ears. And he decided if he very famous and very clever man, she can teach her the right English. And after that, she took this girl to his home and began to teach English.
Yes, he began to teach her English. What are the main characters of this play? Professor Higgins, Eliza Doolittle, this girl.
The
Then
mother,
there is, yes, Professor's mother, Mrs. Higgins. Professor's friend, Mr. Pickering, Colonel
Pickering.
Pickering,
And a lot of friends.
and a lot of friends.
Father, Eliza.
Eliza's
father.
father.
Eliza's
What
father.
about Eliza's father? What can you tell about him?
He
What kind of
drank a
person
lot.
was he? He was a drunkard, yes.
Yes.
First, he was a
But-
drunkard.
Yes.
But
Yes,
yeah.
Jessica, what would
Jessica,
you
he's
like to
great,
add?
isn't he?
Yes, now, thank you, Nora. What would you like to add, Jessica?
In the result, as a result, in such joke, he got a lot of money and became professor of
Phonetics.
phonetics professor.
I know.
I-
You say about his father.
Father.
No, he was not a professor of
And
phonetics. He was a teacher of morality, a lecturer in morality.
Yes. I don't think exactly how in result.
How it happened?
How
Well,
it
it
happened.
was Higgins who helped him, but it was a joke.
Yes, it was a joke, and
I think all this comedy is a joke, of course. And what about Eliza? What happened to her? Who knows?
He followed in love with Professor Higgins, and he
She.
no, he didn't.
Professor fell in love with Eliza. Or what?
No, Eliza followed in love
Fell in love.
with Professor, and Professor хотя что though he didn't notice it, he followed in love with Eliza too, and after all, we have happy end.
Happy end? What's the end? What other characters do you remember? There is a family of Eynsford, Mrs. Eynsford Hill, her son Freddie, who fell in love with Eliza when he saw her. Freddie Eynsford fell in love with her, and
It's not important.
it's not important, but I want you to know the characters of the third act, which were a very beautiful lady at the embassy ball. But before coming to the embassy ball, the first place Professor Higgins took Eliza was his mother's place. He took her to his mother's to show her to his mother and her guests. And her guests were Mrs. Eynsford Hill, her daughter Clara, and her son Freddie. As a result, Freddie fell in love with Eliza, but Mrs. Higgins was terrified. Do you remember that? Who can retell this fragment? You don't remember it in
this
details.
moment.
It was at the beginning of the study, and Eliza has instruction
To speak only about weather and only about health.
Yes.
And it is very serious theme about health, and Louisa speaks a lot of stupid things about health, her mother and father, and old woman was shocked after this small talk. And
Yes.
it was провал для начала.
Was it a failure if Freddie fell in love with Eliza after that? He liked that small talk very much. And he
Yes,
loved
because it was very
Eliza.
happy and very friendly.
Yes.
I think it wasn't как сказал-то,
Failure.
failure, because
Failure.
these ladies decided that Eliza is very modern young girl, and they just didn't understand modern slang.
Yes, because they are not up to date and don't know modern small talk, and they wanted to learn it. Both Mrs. Ansford Hill and her daughter Clara, they wanted to learn that new small talk. So before reading about Bernard Shaw and his play Pygmalion, I think we will have a break. Now, we are taking a break, yes, before reading, for you to have a rest. After all, and then we'll come to Pygmalion. Now, let's do the following. He is getting ready. Let's translate the article, a few words about Bernard Shaw and his play Pygmalion.
I am Carol Cox. And what I want to say about me. I have a small daughter, I think you know. She is 3 years old, and she belongs to such kind of a child. It seems to me that it is not enough for me, for my life, and I decided to buy the puppy. And of course, you know, it is 2 months old. And now, every day, every morning begins for me from crying of my child. Of your 2 children. I want to play the same toys. And because this dog wants to run for the legs and bite them, and my daughter, and it lasts all day long. And that's why I'm here sharp at 6 o'clock, because only here I have the rest from my home business. That's all.
I'm a writer. I am here to describe such new interesting method of studying English. I'm going to describe about it in my job, in my art.
Hi. Remember, I'm from Washington, and if I know, I work in big firm, and my hobby, it's real, my hobby, drawing, painter, and if I have time, I always
Thank you.
I don't like to tell about me. You all know me, and I don't think it's very interesting. I want to tell you some funny stories, which was called English humor. And have you heard about one schoolboy who wanted a few more days holiday? He found his teacher and said in voice that he hoped sounded as her father's voice. He said, "I regret to say that Mike is ill in bed, and he will not be able to return to school 3 or beautiful days. And teacher said, oh, I'm sorry to hear it, but who's speaking? My father said.
It's really very interesting and very funny. Mr. West, maybe you?
You too.
But we know nothing about you. Maybe something interesting
Yes,
from your life.
it was Joe.
Yes, I understand.
I am Walter West. I am businessman from the United States, from America. They said I am a very important person. You
must say it.
Yes, I call. Yes, it is also true. But now I am living in Russia. It is very very long. About 30 years I'm living in Russia. I am very like I like this country very much.
Maybe you could stay in Moscow forever with us.
Yes, I hope stay in Moscow.
Thank you very
Sorry.
much.
Mr. Brown didn't remember English and he decided, Mr. West, I think Mr. West to study English again. We must.
So after 30 years living in this country, I remember, I forgot all my knowledge.
One Miss Poland.
My name is Pauline Mills. I am a very busy woman. I have many partners from other countries in the world.
Maybe Mr. West?
Maybe in future, maybe in future, I don't know. And also, I like to play football. But I can't play football because I can't free time for this play. But now I have a dream. I want to buy a dog. Ask Carol.
Why? We can present you a little or a big dog.
Maybe. I will be very rather.
Very
glad.
glad.
I will be very glad.
Pauline, you must think very well.
It's a great problem.
Before you make this step.
After you plan, you will understand that you was wrong. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Maybe rain. Maybe rain. Oh, present. Mr. Teddy.
My name is Teddy. I'm a diplomat from Canada. I'm a very important person like Mr. West. I learned English language and English speaking is very interesting for me because in my country I live with a model. A lot of people speak French and it's very interesting. Communicate with people from England who speak English. But frankly speaking, I'm very interested, but like all days, like all bills, I like sweets.
Miss Sally.
I'm Sally Clark. I'm an architect from Cardiff.
Now you know that you like.
I think I like brown color. Yes, I like brown. I know you. Maybe better. I think if you can't have the best, you must make the best,
Who do you have? It's my motto. Yes.
Very interesting.
Miss Liza.
My name is Liza Smiles. I was born in America, in Atlanta. I am interested in culture of different countries, and now I am working in China. I am a designer. I have clothes designer.
Very interesting. And very useful for us. For women.
For women. Not only for women, for men.
Don't worry.
Thanks for your
I have a husband and 4 children. Why not? I like many different kind of sports, but best of all I like mountains and alpine skiing.
It's very interesting and very serious.
in your real life.
Real. It is real.
Where are your children now?
I never see.
Where are your children now?
In China. Of course in China. With their father. And husband.
It's very beautiful that such a small woman What kind of mountain do you prefer?
Very high one.
Different mountains, but I prefer Russian mountains in Caucasus. In Caucasus. Yes, it's really very interesting, very fun.
And as for me, I think you know me. I'm not a serious job, but in my real life, I haven't job at all. And you all know. And don't forget that this girl haven't job.
I love music, but more than music, I love good music. More than good music, I love speak in English with very good company. And I think now it's really very good company. And maybe we discuss something interesting for us. I can suggest very wonderful thing about animals. Don't worry, we don't speak about very big, very serious animals. We begin to speak about our pets. Who likes dog and who likes cat? Maybe, yeah, maybe something exotic. Miss Carol, what do you think about a little crocodile in your bathroom? Is it nice?
I must think about crocodile.
Or if you have a bathroom.
Maybe. I have a cat, I have a dog, I have a...
Yes. You will have
I wish my daughter. He comes to me and says, Mother, I want crocodile. And you must buy the crocodile.
Yes, and what do you think about our pets?
About me,
Not about
I
the
think
crocodile,
that
maybe...
women should think about to buy the dog.
You don't like dog?
I don't.
I
I
hate
think
dog.
that it's too
You
difficult
hate dog?
to keep the dog in the room, in the flat. It's difficult.
yes,
Don't you?
it's very nice.
I don't agree with you, Jessica.
And do you have a dog?
Yes, I have a dog, but my dog is very little and very suited for Moscow flat.
And is it difficult to keep him?
Nothing of the kind. I have children, and my dog as a child for me. Yes, really.
Maybe you do you want future?
Maybe I young enough for child, but for dog I care of bringing my dog. But as for child, I don't
In the
know.
future.
Maybe Liza, if you have one small dog, it's like one small child.
Maybe you will buy 4 dogs. One child, one dog, one child. Everybody child.
Because no mistake,
Your husband and child.
I will think about it. It's a very interesting idea.
Yeah, why you don't agree with us about problems with dog?
Not only, I think not only with dog. Other animals here.
You hate
What
all
I-
animals?
What?
You hate?
No, I hate the dog when the dogs when they go with stupid owners.
You think you're stupid and you can't buy the dog? Do you think that you're stupid and you can't bring a dog?
No, I will not think about me and about myself.
But I think you enough clever for dog. Maybe for cat too.
Yes.
Dog song.
No. But tomorrow may rain.
But tomorrow may rain. Dog is all.
The day after tomorrow.
One day you look to see I've gone, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. Someday you'll know I was the one, but tomorrow may rain, so I follow the sun. And now the time has come, and so my love I must go. And so I lose a friend, in the end you will know. Oh, one day you'll find that I have gone, but tomorrow may rain, so I follow the sun. But tomorrow may rain, so I follow the sun. And now the time has come, and so my love I must go. And though I lose a friend, in the end you will know. Oh, one day you'll find that I have gone, but tomorrow may rain, so I follow the sun.
Now, dear ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Mrs. Irina Bonashektor, who is the manager of our courses. And now the floor is given to you. You can express your impressions of our courses, teaching here, you learning English, if you like.
Thank you very much for the questions. Thank you very much
For me,
wonderful
good teacher.
Yes. It's, frankly speaking, I was on 4 courses, and this course is the best. Thank you
so
very
too.
much.
Yes,
And you're right,
Yes,
a little
thank you.
sentences for you. What only in Russian?
He wrote any word.
Well, thank you very much.
It's really very friendly.
I don't know what to read it in Russian or in English. Okay, thank you very much. It will be very pleasant for us to look through our books for in some period of time and to remember you, because we love you and we wanted you to be happy and to have some pleasant moments here and to have results. You know, that is, if you don't forget, so it's the main purpose of your coming here, not just to have pleasant company to speak with, yes, one of your friends, but to speak English, and not only to speak. Well, you spoke wonderfully today, thank you. And there is one question to you. Can you do anything with the language except speaking? What can you say about your possibility of translating, reviewing, reading in English? So, can you do it? Can you use the language just the moment you want? It's then you can imagine how you translate and interpret it, but it's easier than speaking. Well, I just wanted to tell you that this is the end. I'm sorry to say, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the end, not only of the third cycle, but this is the end of the course. So, and that is practically all that we can offer you, practically, but not all. Because if you want, and I think you are eager to return here, so we invite you maybe in a year, or maybe in half a year, it depends on you. And not only on your wish, but on your chances to speak English, to use the language in your everyday life. You see, if you use it during your work, if you communicate with your friends or colleagues, yes, and you don't need any other things, you may not come. But if you want, if you feel this lack of communication, in spite of all possibilities of life, which gives you, yes, very many things. So then we invite you, and we'll be happy to see you here in a year. And this is not the fourth cycle. This is a special course for you to practice the language. But of course, practicing is studying too. And you'll know very many new things as far as English words and idioms and grammar is concerned. Yes, and you will practice speaking, reading, and communicating with your friends. I think you'll enjoy it. Well, and thank you very much. I give you best regards from Igor Yuryevich Shefter. Unfortunately, he couldn't come today. And I'll give your regards to him. As far as I understand, it's a letter from him, yes? So, but, and not only for him or for our teachers, but also for people who will come here to study the language. You know, because sometimes they are in two minds, they hesitate, they don't know what the results are going to be, you know. And then we'll show them your address. So see, these are people who graduated from our courses. And I think this diploma, you can say, sort of certificate, will be of some use to you. So you can show it. But the chance, the possibility of using the language is more important, of course, than this paper. But in our life, sometimes we need it. So we are happy to suggest it for you. Yes? I hope that somewhere, someplace, you will show it, proud in your heart, that you have graduated from our courses. And you understand that we are welcome you and welcome your friends and colleagues to come here and study the language. Okay? Thank you very much for pleasant minutes with you. Okay, thank you and bye.
Thank you.
Hope to see you next year again.
Yes.
I'll take it, yes. So
yes,
I think you will do it yourself maybe. I can greet all of you. I think it's something unusual for me just to shake hands or you. So that's why I think you're, I don't know, teacher. It's a very strange word, isn't it? Yes. A teacher. Is Alexander Maximovich a teacher? No, he's not. He's Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Yes. And you know that he's Alexander Maximovich, no? The strange thing is that your friend, what's your English name?
Carol.
Carol. That she's not Carol. Very strange, but she is not Carol. So when you telephone her later at home or her office maybe, don't forget to ask not Carol, but Jane. Well, thank you very much once again, and I wish you good luck. Goodbye. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I'm glad to present you with the certificates. This is to certify that Nadezhda Rysho has successfully completed the full course of the English language. Irina Monoilskaya Svetlana Belaeva, Darima Budaeva, Evgenia Archinnikova, Evgenia Olshevskaya. I'm sorry. Svetlana Surkova. Natalia Tarasova. Andrei Gerasimenko. Andrei Boskarev. And Elena Kurkova, who is mentally with us. She's in our minds. And all our classes for those in German, which we gave me during our communication.
Let me say a few words from our group. Yes, and take you some little present for your remembering about our group number 58. Yes, it's for you. Many thanks for your team. And remember that on our we speak many about dogs.
Thank you very much. Well, now the official part of our party. So, if you want, you may speak Russian, you may speak English.
And today I must have 120 kilometers.
I agree with you. I understand.
Он нам не поможет. Ты посмотри, Андрей, купил, конечно.
Thank you. That'll do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, so, how do you feel yourselves? It's rather hot. Рефрижератор, неправильно холодильник называют. Алло! Не знаю.
А вы сами сказали. Рефрижератор нельзя говорить.
Можно, почему?
А как еще можно?
Fridge. Yeah? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you like to have a break? Yes?
Yes.
We have a special camera woman, yes, and she can do
Special
everything.
camera or spy woman?
Well, she's not a spy, yes, she's a camera woman. She's a good photographer, yes, and she's going to shoot a film, yes, for Hollywood. About you, yes, about VIPs and pop singers and lawyers, what?
All the film was?
No. Columbia Pictures, yes. Okay. Well, that's right. Well, as a matter of fact, I think it's high time to have a break, yes?
Yes.
And it's so tough here, well. Are you tired?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Кто-нибудь расстроился от этого? Okay, let's have a break, yes?
Maybe you ask the question.
Can you ask?
Or it will be easy.
So, what language did you study before that? When did you come to these courses for the first time?
German in the school, in the institute. But now I'm studying
Yes, I'm also in school and institute studied German language.
But now he's a very great business manager from USA. He came to Moscow and he wants to stay here forever because he likes math at Shakhtar.
But girls want to listen, maybe Mr. West say something to girls. They
Yes.
Yeah, ladies want to
Yes.
listen you.
I want to say. Yes, I want to say that you don't think about this course how it is any major course after this you can speak and read, write without your own job with language, with the English language, yes?
Я вижу, вы слушаете классически по-английски. Как вот насчет первой речи?
Первая речь.
Вы понимаете, что вы говорите?
Yes, I am understanding, but
Скажите, что
I
не
cannot.
Если в состоянии.
Я в состоянии, я просто вижу, что вы блестяще то, что вы говорите, девушка. Остальные пока молчат.
Please, Mr. Brown, say something for our Mr.
Так она у нас и
Чтобы
не так же кричит, поэтому...
Я просто по жизни так говорю.
You must use your language every day. It may be read one page book, maybe one newspaper, maybe hear one news by radio, by TV, on it. Of course, yes, yes. After TV.
Понимаете?
Yes, yes. If it is spoken about Russia, it's possible to understand.
Я могу сказать, что я после первого курса прошла за границу, там меня все понимали абсолютно.
Вы, наверное, не знали ее до этого?
Ничего подобного, я тоже пришла после школы. У меня английский был на уровне школьной программы. Я тоже абсолютно не говорила, я боялась говорить. Я много знала, но ничего не говорила. Теперь я ничего не знаю, научилась говорить. А теперь могу говорить.
А как вы считаете, какой раз для вас оказался более что-то дающим?
Третий. И первый.
Почему нет? Прекрасно.
Only your own experience only. But it is really the second course is the difficult course in the chapter, in the fourth chapter course. And many people lose the lessons, yes, but it is their mistake because the third course very interesting and it returned their trust in their knowledge because the third course it is very difficult. We must make a review. We must be the delegate, the members of scientific delegates. It is not very interesting and sometimes it is very dull. And many people stop and finish their studying. But the third cycle return us to the discussion, to the talking, And the third similar as this is the испытание.
Да, второе у вас испытание будет. Огонь, вода и медные трубы.
And who continue the all chapters. Of course.
You will be happy.
Yes, you will be happy.
А вот вы за границей были, вы там с вами преимущественно общались на классическом английском или на американском английском?
У нас ходила такая шутка, если вас захотят поймать, если вас захотят понять, вас поймут.
Нет, ну это понятно, нас-то поймут, а вот мы-то поймут американский акцент или вот акцент.
Я была да, нет, да, сначала кажется, я сначала пришла, ничего не понимала, сидела на собеседовании, прочитали текст, мистер Браун прочитал мне текст на собеседовании, на первом. Я сказала, а я ничего не поняла, я вообще ничего не поняла на слух. А сейчас нормально.
Нет, ну серьезно, даже вот вы сейчас, вот если вы будете особенно общаться с людьми, для которых английский язык так же не родной, как и для вас, то вы поймете человека просто свободно, да, потому что я на первом цикле, когда только начала заниматься, у меня совершенно так же после школы, после института были совершенно начальные знания английского языка, потому что преподавание в этих заведениях стоит не на очень высоком уровне, потому что как бы другая специальность.
На очень низком уровне, не на очень высоком уровне.
Вот. И просто я потом была вынуждена общаться с японцами, вот, а там просто, как, на японском я не могу, я только знаю 2-3 слова. На английском запросто мы с ними общаемся. В принципе, они как бы, они тоже понимают, что для меня это язык не родной, они стараются говорить. Да, и поэтому понимаем друг друга, и они меня понимают прекрасно, я их понимаю. Иногда бывают какие-то слова, тогда уже начинают каждый лезть в свой словарик. Они в японский,
а я по-англо-русски.
Да. Поэтому без проблем, я считаю.
Видишь, у меня еще к вам вопрос. Вы не изучали английский до этого, да? Вот после первого цикла, на каком уровне вы могли общаться? Сколько циклов там, кому чего давалось?
Нет, ну я вообще-то вообще ни с кем не общаюсь на английском, это так, я чисто. Ну вот моя подруга, например, очень удивлялась, когда я приходила, и чего-то ей там давала. Ну как какие-то, конечно, там элементарные фразы, но если вообще ничего не было.
Но объясниться она может.
Да.
Нет, ну на улице встреч целую чергу. Ты можешь спокойно на дорогу сказать, куда я не
А это значит, что ты
Допустим, в Ленинграде я пыталась объяснить японцу, куда идет этот корабль, но на карте не выявила.
Петербург, да? Мы тут ничего не могли.
Ты ему посоветовал купить
I want to say that I was surprised when I know that Sally don't study English before don't study English because she speaks very slowly but correct. But she can say what she wants to say.
She can explain.
She can explain, but really she can.
Во всяком случае, понять я могу,
если говорят, сказать.
You must know that your choice is the right. It's right.
All up to you.
Голосуй, ты проиграешь. Ну все, удачи вам. Всего доброго.
Не важно, что это вот традиция. Мы не будем. Кидаем шампанское. Нет, шампанское не кидаем.
Нет, Кенни, а мне кинь, пожалуйста.
Сделай так. Когда мы выпиваем, мы наливаем, выражаем счет. Шампанское не.
Нет, я хочу шампанское.
А мы хотим.
Альдо?
Да.
It's up to you, шампанское, да?
Да.
Очень интересно.
Придется вам налить вокруг стола.
Потому что сейчас
Другая.
я думаю, что...
Я буду кидать. Может? Нет, значит, не ходить.
Ну как, ты накрыла?
До свидания.
Не мешай.
Не нужно мне только. Нет, у меня штаны не
Можно я лучше, у меня есть.
Так, а почему вы?
А потому что ложимся.
А потому что там был дожигел, правильно?
А если
Это чем? Это Жень.
Жень.
Ой, Женя, господи.
Всем хватит.
Всем хватило. Всем хватило.
Каждый сертификат и бумажечку.
За что большое вам спасибо.
I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I need you yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she couldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. But you don't listen to my story, all about the girl who came to stay. She's the kind of girl you want so much it makes you sorry. Still you don't regret a single day. Oh girl, girl. What she told when she was young, the paper lead to pleasure. Did she understand the things you said? That the man must break his back to earn his day of pleasure. Will she still believe it when he's dead? Oh girl, girl. By the sun, the velvet nights, when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one answers the sky. The voice of love we make will live until we die. My love is yours, and all because you came into my world with love so softly.